What's going on YouTube? I'm TheOPJellicent. I still have no real intro, but I'll eventually come up with it. We are here for week 2 of the WPL versus Blood Hybrid coach of the Fort Lauderdale Lapras. Looking at our team, we brought Life Orb Kieran Black, which really puts a dent into his team. I talked to him after the match, and he actually expected me to bring Specs, so I guess it kind of works out for me because the only thing it really doesn't outspeed is a Gengar and picks up KOs and a lot of mobs with Draco and Ice Beam. I mean, I even had the Earth Power for Jirachi, so that worked out. We have Jolteon, Life Orb Jolteon. I was going to bring E-Belt, but I figured out the extra power would be a little nicer, especially against like Diancie and Drugulge, maybe to weaken it into range of Kyurem. Then I have defensive Arcanine here with leftovers, Morning Sun, Will-O-Wisp kind of thing. It was made to counter his Mega Glalie, but he did not bring Mega Glalie, so it's kind of just here to sit in front of Jirachi, I guess. Turns out Soldu is allowed in this league, so I brought Soldu, Calm Mind, Latios, which is good. It can really put a dent into his team. I don't have any coverage for Jirachi though, so that's kind of a problem. And then we just have EQ, Roar, Rocks, Aggron here, and SD Absol, which if I can connect an Iron Tail against the Diancie, it will be able to sweep his team. So let's just start the match. I immediately lead off with Kyurem as he leads off with his Jirachi here, so I don't want to stay in and take an Iron Head. So I got into my Arcanine, as he's of course yellow color onto my Arcanine, the yellow magic. As here I just tried to throw off Toxic predicting a switch, but he clicked Protect. Here he brings out his Gliscor as I tried to throw off another Toxic, but didn't work out, and he's just going to roost onto my switch into Aggron. And here he's just going to bring out his Water Horse as I can just get up my rocks, and I do believe I roar him out here. He does not get the burn on the Scald, which is very nice, and I do manage to roar him out right onto the Jirachi. And I didn't want to stand on this to get T-waved, but I actually did stand, wow. Because it didn't matter, because if I broke through and I just roared him, it would have been fine. Here I just weaken Water Horse into range of pretty much any attack. And if he tries to Wish Up here, it will get KO'd by EQ, so that's fine. And I believe he just knocks me out here with Scald, as he does, yes. So he does pick out the first knockout, but that's fine. As here, I believe I brought out my Soldu Latios and started Calm Minding up, but once again, it was trying to just catch this Water Horse off guard, but he does have Michael Star here, which will very much eat up this Psychic, and I can't really touch it with anything else, so I just got into Arcanine. As he tries to T-Wave me, he pretty much had to, or else that could have been a really big threat, but here he's just going to bring out his Gliscor as I get full parried again. So I'm really not getting any damage on this Gliscor, but that's fine. Here I pull an aggressive switch into my Kyurem as he just tries to roost off maybe any damage I would want to do to him. And he's just going to go out into Jirachi. So here I throw off an Ice Beam and I end up freezing him. So I do try to capitalize on this, and I do go for the Earth Power here to get some damage off. And the freeze definitely sucked. It was his main response to deal with my Soldu Latios, but like I said, even this is just another thing that died to Absol if it got to +2. So it wasn't the end of the world for him, but here he's going to bring out his Water Horse as it turns out it's Spadef, so it lives the Earth Power. And I believe after this turn I just knock it out with Ice Beam. As yeah, that is what I do, so we get our first knockout of the game, one of his bulky mines, which is kind of nice. And here he brings out this adaptability, as I apparently get a max roll. He said he was max special defense, and then like I think it was a calm nature or something, but yeah, I literally got the max roll there, assuming that was a spread. So kind of getting some luck here with the freeze and the high roll, but here I can just bring out Jolteon and his Focus Blast, which is surprisingly barely 2-hit KO'd. I thought it would take a lot more, but I just fire off his Shadow Ball, which would definitely KO'd the Gengar, but he brings this out, and here he just cures his entire team, but I do predicted an T-Bolt just to get the damage off. I lost my initial switch into this, so I just decided going for damage on this is better, as I just T-Bolt twice, I believe, here. No, I think I might Shadow Ball here. No, I T-Bolt. And then I just bring this thing all the way down with Hidden Power Ice this turn. I was kind of hoping it KO'd, because then that would be just something else for Absol to not have to deal with, but at least it's another kill for Kieran Black, who's about to come out. He pulls out a switch into his Little Bish. Little Bish, I get the name, but honestly I would have just sacked off the Gliscor instead of sacking this off, because I believe right now he just goes right back out into Gliscor. No, he brings out this, but It did get its freeze unthawed, so really all the freeze did was let me get an earth power onto it, which I'm not saying is like not that big of a deal, because it is, but because it put it in range of the next earth power, so I don't have to predict the Gliscor here. But Kyurem Black is going to pick up its third kill of, actually that was its fourth kill of the game, as he's going to bring out Steve. I don't want to take a Focus Blast with Kyurem Black, so just go right out into Arcanine, which is not 2-hit KO'd by Focus Blast. And I believe, yeah, here he misses, and I just Fire Blast him and bring him all the way down. And then I believe here I just... Apparently he was Scarf Gengar, so he's just clicking Focus Blast over and over again, as I managed to Fire Blast and just knock him out. And then it turns out this Jirachi actually just managed to Iron Head flinches me to death. It's Jirachi, so it will flinch like 399 out of 400 times. Because, you know, it is Jirachi, so, and I believe eventually here he just gets a crit to knock me out. Yeah, here it is. Flinches me, I get back up with leftovers, and then he's just going to crit his Iron Head here and knock out my Arcanine. That's fine, I just get to bring out Kyurem Black to get its 5th kill of the game. So Kyurem Black is getting a lot of work done here. As here I just Earth Power, get the roll. Last time I got a Min roll, I'm pretty sure, so this time I get the roll and knock him out. So we do manage to take week 2, and we are now 2-0. There are still a few matches that have to happen, but right now I only know one other team is 2-0. Which is great, because that means we're ahead now. But Kyurem Black is actually doing a lot of work, a lot more than I expected. Me and somebody else in the league are having a competition to see if Kyurem Black or regular Kyurem could get more kills by the end of the season. And right now Kyurem Black is 6-1 and regular Kyurem is 5-1. So after this game we do have the lead on that. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of luck in my favor, but it's Pokemon. I got haxed a lot last season, even out of my playoff match. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.